A second liquid natural gas company says they have everything they need to start construction in the valley. Texas LNG is trying to build a multi-billion-dollar export hub. Christian Von Preissing explains what's ahead for the company.
Outside the city of Port Isabel, this undeveloped land is where Texas LNG wants to put its liquefied natural gas export facility. It's getting its permits in line. Next, it's looking for investors for this project in order to start construction. More than 600 acres of land in the Port of Brownsville are set aside for a second liquefied natural gas company. Right now, the land is unused, and a male Nilgai bull is walking across. Texas LNG wants to put its facility here. With permits secure, it's now seeking investors.
The latest announcement confirms that the company does indeed have all its permits to proceed.
Alex Munton, an analyst with Rapid Energy in Houston, says the company still has to take a few steps. Texas LNG needs to secure export contracts, hire a builder, and secure billions in investment. Advocates say this will change the region for the better.
Multi-billion dollars in investment. The region will benefit from that.
Daniel Silva with the RGV Partnership says the two ongoing LNG projects at the Port of Brownsville will bring thousands of jobs.
So the economic impact is going to be those people who live in La Feria, those people who live in Primera, who live in Elsa. They're going to drive, they're going to work, they're going to get good paying jobs, they're going to bring that money back.
But there's opposition to both LNG projects from the city closest to the development site.
Texas LNG is about a mile, maybe less, from our HEB.
Jared Hakema, Port Isabel city manager, is challenging the permits of the two LNG projects in court right now.
We're not against economic development, we're not against LNG, we're not against the exploitation of oil and natural gas, but there is a time and place for everything. And next to a National Wildlife Refuge, next to a tourist location, in a heavily trafficked area next to population is not the proper place for these type of facilities.
But the clock is ticking for Texas LNG. Munson says a 7-year permit renewal is looming.
All projects have a 7-year deadline by which the facility must have started production and exports.
He says the export permit Texas LNG got in 2020 will need to be renewed in 2027 if the company can secure it. He says Texas LNG will need to show progress to the U.S. Department of Energy.
But generally speaking, it's very difficult to build a facility, an LNG export facility on the scale that Texas LNG is planning within that space of time. And so to meet that deadline, it would really need to start construction today.
But right now, Texas LNG says it's moving forward, and this land outside Port Isabel may start changing. Christian Von Preissing, Channel 5 News.